None of my mates knew about him. I just thought he was a bit odd. I thought he was gay. I just thought, he's one of these people that makes something he likes all the girls, because really he's a closet gay man.
That's perceptive, though, because he was hiding something, so you thought that's what he's hiding.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, what was it? How did Louis Theroux seem to know? Do you remember he asked him? Theroux, there was a documentary followed Savile around, and he said, what's all this about that? And then Jimmy said, "Oh, you mean that I can't do the accent like you can?" But he said, "You mean that isn't he a paedophile kind of thing?" And Louis went, "Yes." And he said, "Well, they're just I don't know what." But was that a shock? It must have been a shock then for you to see all that come out.
Well, I knew he was odd, but I didn't. And it's a shame. It is a shame that his alleged victims, or victims, whichever you want to say, legally, you have to say alleged victims, never had the chance. They never had their day in court. They never got any justice because he was dead.
I don't think, because he's dead, you don't legally have to say alleged victims now.
Oh, okay.
Because he can't. What's he going to do?
Yeah, what's he going to fucking do?
You can't.
Come and halt me. I'll get into bed tonight. No then. Fucking hell.
One thing stayed with me, actually, now that you say that. He died clutching his cross. He's Catholic, I think. And I thought, that's interesting. Cause
so did Emperor Constantine, didn't he?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is. I presume an emperor.
He was emperor of the Roman Empire, wasn't he? And he decided that all his soldiers were becoming Christians. So he thought, fuck me, I'm going to lose control of these. So he said, in this cross I will conquer. And he became a Christian Roman Empire. Roman emperor became Christian until his deathbed. And then he fucking swapped. Give me back the Quran, quick.
Oh, he was Muslim, was he?
Yeah. No, I don't know. No, he wasn't Muslim. He was a one
pagan or something.
Loads of gods.
All the gods.
Everything.
Loads of gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then, but the Savile thing surprised me because I assumed he was just this psychopath who didn't care about anything, and that implies he was scared as he was dying and he was holding that cross. I guess he had a heart attack or something. Psychopath, as in no empathy. For anybody, and no worries or cares. I think to an extent.
He did seem to. He was so arrogant that he thought he could walk in and sit next to the future king and talk to him as if they were best buddies and push me out the fucking way.
He must have been livid.
I had that happen to me with Margaret Thatcher as well once.
She pushed you out of the way?
No, not quite. This is a fantastic story.
Go on.
So she has agreed to come to the British Forces Foundation in first ball we had in the Grosvenor House. Packed. Actually advertised that Margaret Thatcher was going to be there, and the office called and said she's not going to speak. Pardon? She can't speak. She's not very well. No, whatever. Okay. So I'd had 1,200 menu cards saying, speech, Margaret Thatcher. Fuck. And they're all out on the tables, and she's turning up in an hour. Fuck. So I went up to the reception and said, got any Tipp-Ex? And someone said, what, for 1,200? No. I Tipp-Ex'd hers one out. So she sat next to me here. I've got Jeffrey Archer here. And I Tipp-Ex'd speaker, Margaret, Tipp-Ex'd over it, put it there. Oh. And as Jeffrey Archer's speaking, I'm looking out my eye, and Margaret Thatcher's doing this.
Oh, she's taking the Tipp-Ex off?
Yeah. Swear to God, shit myself. Oh my! I started hyperventilating, and she did this.
Oh, that's on the audio. Jim's doing a look.
Yeah. She gave me a little look, and then she got up and spoke for an hour.
Did she? Well, so she wasn't going to speak because she wasn't well. Then she saw you Tipp-Ex'd her out, and then she's gone and spoken.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Oh, brilliant.
Hour's a bit much for any speech, though.
No, not for her. She could speak. Don't worry about that. She finished with a poem about leaving Europe. The Norman lord to his, how's it go? It said, the Norman lord to his son, I am dying, and soon you shall be heir to all the broad acres of England that William gave me for my share. And a right little handful it is, but before you go over to rule it, I want you to understand this. The Saxon is not like us Normans. His manners are not so polite. But he never takes anything serious till he talks about justice and right. And he stands like an ox in the furrows with his sullen eyes set on your own. And he says, this isn't fair dealing. My son, leave the Saxon alone. 1,200 people sprung up as if they were Bill and Ben, the flower pot men, and clapped for about 10 minutes. It was fantastic. All because of my Tipp-Ex. Fucking great.
That was great how you recited the poem.
Oh, was it? I was touch and go halfway through. I thought, well, shit. I I can't remember the rest of this. Trying to be so flash.
I'm just thinking there could have been a whole different Jim. There could have been a whole different time. Jim Davidson never became a comedian. He was a
Poet.
yeah, or was a sort of actor, Anthony Hopkins kind of thing.
Anthony Hopkins, yes. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins.
You can do the impressions, can't you?
Well, I can. I tend to think I sound like him, but I don't.
No, it did sound like Anthony Hopkins.
That was actually Richard Burton. Same thing. Richard Burton. Anthony Hopkins is just the pound shop version of me.
What was it? I'm looking forward to having you for dinner or something, he says in Hannibal.
With it.
Yeah, he says
Funny enough, we were in Italy last week and we went to an olive oil tasting thing, and we were pissed because we'd been to a wine tasting thing before. And this woman said, so what you're going to do is you take the olive oil in your mouth and you go... And I felt like saying, and wash down his liver with a nice Chianti.
Oh, that is a scary film.